Hey, how's it going? Happy Pi Day Eve. I made a grave mistake today. I said that it was Pi Day on Facebook and Instagram, all over the place. So embarrassing. But today, just working on my application, my course application. I'm kind of like making this fitness app, and the thing I'm trying to do is add authentication. As you can see, right now we got like a lot of problems going on with that table. So I'm working on it, trying to get it fixed. But it works locally. If I go to the local host and let me go here and do PHP serve PHP artisan serve. This thing will work in that's on localhost. So if I go localhost 8000 and workouts, these are some of the new additions that I've made to the app. Loading. Come on. Go. And it's going. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, you can't see the workouts. You can create a new workout. You also can't see the workouts because I just reset all this stuff. And hilarious. That's from my old job. This allows you to log in, register, create an account, all that stuff, and then you can add, workouts and stuff. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on today. I'm just blown away at how amazing Laravel is. I think I'm like one of the few people who ever figured out how to get Laravel running on Google Cloud App Engine. Like, honestly, not many people got this thing running on Google Cloud App Engine. I just had this guy. The answer was in Stack Overflow. I'll show you what this guy said. He literally stopped his whole entire thing to trying to find top answers. No top answers. Is it even no? Nothing. If I go to my drawer, maybe. Yeah. Look at this comment. So I put in my solution to the problem, and then this guy said this problem was from how long ago? Can't see it. Not too long ago, actually. This was not too long ago. This was only 5 days ago. But he said that he completely gave up on actually deploying the app to Google Cloud App Engine. So they gotta fix that documentation. They really gotta fix that documentation. And also, if someone answers your question on Stack Overflow, will you please have the decency to at least upvote the comment? I mean, come on, look at his reputation. I got 145, like, dude. And half these are like basic C++ questions I was asking when I was getting started. So that's what I've been working on. Also, I'm having just an awesome time with this one lone coder this one lone coder game engine. So I am making this. I'm going through all these algorithms, right? And I was like, okay, it'd be super cool if I figured out how to take these algorithms and made it so it was visual, so people could see exactly what I was doing. So I solved this one problem called the N Queens problem, which is like this problem in chess, and I'll do a visualization on like the sketchpad here. The way that this algorithm works is, say you have a chessboard. Let's do it like this. The N Queens problem says if I put a queen here and I go into the next row, where does the next queen have to go? So I start here. Okay, it won't work there. And then I have to go down another row. Okay, it won't work there because there's a problem there. They're diagonal. Okay, got to go down another row. So, oh, that one works. Okay, now I need to go into the next row. And to go in here and does this one work? Nope, because if you do put it here, then they can attack horizontally, so you have to move it down one more. So put it down here. Oh, that one works. Okay, great. Now try and do the next one. Put it here. Up. Nope. Threaten horizontally, so you have to put it in a new spot, and then put it here. Nope. Threaten horizontally. Have to put it in a new spot. Put it here. Nope. Threaten horizontally. Have to put it here. Okay. Finally, it works. Right. So, oh. Actually, nope. It's threatened horizontally. So this is the problem. This is threatened, or it's threatened diagonally right there. So what you have to do is you have to backtrack. So you have to go all the way back all the way back here, back, and then you put it up, you put this one up one more, it's not threatened, then you drop the next one, goes here, nope, doesn't work, goes here, yes, it does work, and then you go to the next row, put it here, nope, doesn't work because horizontally, here, nope, horizontally, here, nope, diagonally, here, nope, gotta put it there, doesn't work. So it's just an example of a backtracking algorithm. You have to keep on iterating through the solutions, and you end up with a tree node structure when you do it. But I really wanted to make it so that the program showed what I just did with a pencil. I wanted to make it so that you could see all this stuff. So I've been using this guy's code from, his name is One Lone Coder. I'm going to show you what I have right now. The whole entire thing works. It was implemented just fine before. If I actually uncomment this, and comment this, Control K. Yo, Visual Studio, what about this guy, man? This is like the OG terminal IDE. Okay, so if I run this, what you see is you'll see a string literal of characters for moves that you can make with a chessboard of size 7. What it does is it gives you, this is what the chessboard will look like. It's obviously not printed out in the right order, but it shows you the number. It shows you the spaces in the chessboard. And what I want to do is I want to turn those into pixels. That's my project that I'm working on right now. So if I Control K, Control U, and then I have to do Control K, Control C. You can see I'm kind of just figuring out the way that I want to do this with some sort of graphic system. I'm really getting into doing graphics with C++. I think that's the move. It's pretty cool. You can make your own CAD software. What I'm doing here is I'm rendering a thing in the console, as you can see, using this game engine of these tiles. And I just want my algorithm to be able to go through and show these squares where there's spaces, show these squares where there's a little like star. I want that to be red, and that's my main project I'm working on right now. But it got crazy today. I had like namespace collisions, all types of stuff going on, so I'm working on that. But it's fun. I love. Ain't nothing like C++, because when you actually know how to program in that language, you tend to think about the computer more as like pieces of memory. Not many people really think about like the cache operation, like matrix operations and linear algebra, and how that works on a computer is really important. And if you do a lot of C++, you'll literally run into problems when you try to do stuff, and that's how you learn. And so it makes it really easy to transition to other things like PHP or whatever, because if you know how to code machine code like C++, I actually know how to code in C too. It's the same thing, pretty similar. There's difference. You have to, like a C program, you have to do malloc a lot. Like you have to allocate some memory, and it's a lower level than, I guess the biggest difference between C++ and C is that in C you have what's referred to as structs, and you can kind of do like pseudo object oriented programming in C, but C++ is really designed for object oriented. Like this class that I have over here, it falls into a namespace of NQ in a class of nqueens. It's got a couple different members in there. So like that's an example of how C++ is object oriented. However, if I look at some straight C code, into programming, and then go into algorithms and C algorithms, and stack linked lists would be a good example. If I open this guy up, the biggest difference here is like I have moved everything into a header file, so that precompiled header file will get compiled at execute at when I compile this thing. All the definitions and implementations will be compiled. So this looks like C++, but it's not, because, and you can use a struct in C++, but you have these things called structs in C, which means a struct is an object, but everything is publicly exposed. So all these members are publicly exposed. So it's a little bit more difficult to perform object-oriented stuff with C. You have to kind of like think about what you're doing a lot. But yeah, this is like an example. So like you probably wouldn't see something like this in C++. This kind of happens automatically. It's a little bit easier. Yeah, but learning all these languages and stuff, I find it really helpful. And I think it's really fun actually because it's like if you go back and you look at some stuff from C, you really are like, whoa, this is what people were doing back in the day, and they have an appreciation for some of the crazy stuff that's available now, like Laravel. Oh my god, it literally did. I literally made a whole entire authentication system today by pressing a button. That's insane. So if you can do stuff like that with a framework, that's dangerous because you don't have to actually know what you're doing, and you could end up making stuff that has security vulnerabilities or is using a lot of memory or is just including a bunch of stuff you don't really need. So I'm kind of like a minimalist. I think that if you learn the basic things like C, C++, and then elevate towards interpreted languages like Java. Python's the worst because everyone thinks like if you program in Python, they think that that's like that everyone's like, oh, which language is better, Python or C? Python's written in C, so it depends on the tool set. Like if you want something to be really easy, then yeah, go with like Python and like start learning that, but then challenge yourself to go a little bit deeper and understand how Python's written as a language because it's not too difficult to write your own computer language. It's definitely something I want to do at some point in my life. Like my favorite language right now is LOL script. This is insane. This is a hilarious programming language. If you LOL programming, I think it's called LOL programming language. LOL code. This is a programming language, which is literally if you like memes, this is pretty interesting. Here are some like code examples. Like this is like an if statement. If Ken has studio visible hi world. So it's funny. I would like to write something like this. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah. Yeah, LOL code. It's great. So, but enjoy your Wednesday, everyone. I hope that you like the stuff I'm doing. Everything I'm doing is totally available on GitHub. You can download it or check it out. And other than that, just crazy week of code. I'm kind of pumped because tonight we got beer and bites, so that's gonna be sweet. I like to kind of take it easy. I'm not tutoring anyone tonight, so I kind of have a break. But yep, that's it. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday.